Hello, guys. How are you all doing today? You're welcome to another episode of the Otumba Adams Show. My name remains Adams Oluwafemi today, and you are welcome especially today. And this is the 77th episode of the Otumba Adams Show. And the topic today is cold emailing 101. Cold emailing 101. But before I go into what we have for today, how has your week been? How have you been as a person, right? If you're there, you're watching, you'd like to introduce yourself. This is a live program where we talk about business and how to run your business generally and other things that like tools and everything that is necessary that you need for your business. That's what we're focused on this program. Okay, so if you'd like to introduce yourself, please do so, and I would welcome you especially. All right. So this episode is very, very key to a lot of people that would love to know how to actually get premium clients. Now, the beauty about my classes are I teach premium stuff, but I also realize the fact that like not too many people enjoy to listen to premium content except they pay for it. So for those of you that will be sticking around till the end of this class, you are lucky because this class is very, very important. All right. So cold emailing 101. What is cold emailing about? All right. So imagine this scenario, right? Like you're trying to get the type of client that can actually pay for your service, right? You realize that, like, maybe just maybe you've been selling yourself short and you would like to step up your game, especially in a case whereby you render a digital service, right? It doesn't really have to be a digital service. It could be real estate properties. It could be whatever it is that like you're selling, as long as you can sell it online, right? Cold emailing is beautiful because it helps you to approach your supposed clients or people that can actually pay for your service, and then you pitch what you have to them. Okay, so that's basically what cold emailing is about. Now, before I go into the process of cold emailing, I'd like to say something. There's something that like I realized over time, right? That some people come to my DM and yeah, maybe just maybe I added them on Facebook and then like they enter my DM and the next thing is just drop hi, good evening, good afternoon. And then I'll be like, okay, this person is not ready yet. Like this person is not ready to have a conversation because I don't get how people come to one's DM and then like they just drop one message and then they feel that like that's one message is enough for you to give them all your attention when the person doesn't even know you. Yes, the person might have added you, but the person doesn't even know you. And that is the mentality some of you guys will probably want to use when you're about to like go into somebody's DM for the very first time and then like you want to send them a message and you probably like send a hi and it's either you drop a hi message or you drop an epistle, like one long message telling me everything about your life and what you do, what your business is about. Like, I do not have that time to read it. So, this class, this episode, we'll be looking at how to help you with the cold emailing process such that people would be interested in reading what you have to write. Okay. So, how do you go about cold emailing? The first part is profiling your target audience. You need to profile your target audience. Very, very important, right? You need to ask yourself, who is it that I would love to work with? What company is this that I have that I would love to work with that I know that like they can actually pay me? Which individual would I actually love to work with? And I feel that that person can do what can pay for my service, right? Not just you seeing random people and then you just assume that like, hey, this person can pay for my service, or like you just broadcast to every single person out there. No, you need to first of all ask yourself, who is my ideal client? Okay. Now, I think we've actually done an episode about that. So you could go through my list and then quickly check, all right, for one of my episodes that talks about that. But then once you're able to do that, right, based on their age, gender, demographic, ethnicity, and the likes, every other information that like might suit into your ideal clients, then you start asking yourself, okay, where are they? How can I get their contact? Because in sending an email to someone that you've never sent an email to before, you need to be able to have their contact. All right. So once you're able to spot that, it's in two ways, right? You could either say that, like, okay, maybe you go through a Facebook group, you try to get their contact from that place, or you want to get their email addresses. Now, there are three different, well, there are different ways, rather. They are not three different ways. There are different ways. It now depends on the one that, like, you actually want to use. Okay. There are different ways in which you can actually get people's emails to pitch to them, or to send them a cold email introducing yourself to them. All right. So let me share my screen, and then, like, I will show you certain things. Okay. Here we are today, sharing our screen again. Share your screen, share your screen, share your screen, screen. Okay, I'm waiting for my system to, like, pick up, and I'll share my screen for you guys so that I could get right into what we have to teach today. So I'm going to share my entire screen. Entire screen. Okay, so I'm sharing my entire screen, and the next thing you see, yeah. Okay, so let's start with the first one. All right, so there's a site called apollo.io, right? Apollo.io helps you to get people's email addresses, right? Companies that you love to work with. And out of all the ones that I saw out there, this is one of the cheapest, right? If you'd like to work with a company, especially if you're a freelancer, you like to get their emails, right? They have tons and tons of emails. I think over 200 million people and 10 million companies, according to what we have here on the screen, right? That you can actually get. Now, what is their price? If you go to their price, then you have something like $0 for 50 emails, right, per month. Then you have the basic plan for 200 emails per month. And then for their $19 plan, you have unlimited emails. Okay, unlimited emails. And if that suits you, then go with it. Another platform that you could also use is Uplead rather, uplead.com. That's another platform that, like, I've come to find out that, like, it's very useful, but theirs is a bit pricey, but they are very, very efficient. One of the few that a lot of people actually give credit to, right? It's $74 per month if you're, no, let me go to the monthly plan. $99 per month for 170 credits. So that's basically like you having 170 emails for $99. To some people, it is fine by them, but if you're just coming up, it may not be too cool for you. I wouldn't really recommend that so much. All right. So annually, they have the amount of emails that you can actually have access to. And then if you like to pay something way cheaper, right? Let's say you don't really have so much money and then you're just starting off, you could actually go to fiverr.com and then search for B2B lead generation. Search for B2B lead generation, and you would see tons of people that's actually offering this service. Now, this is one of the people that, like, is actually offering such service, and his price is $5 for 80 leads. Let me try to, like, zoom this so you can see the screen properly. So I have $5 for 80 leads. Although he's saying 100 leads, but then it's actually 80. He'll give to you for 80 leads for $5, and just pay for it. Okay. And you could actually buy, I would advise you to buy at least $10 worth of this thing. Buy $10 worth of what's the word now? Of a class. Just a minute, please. I would be right back right now. Okay, let me just remove this. Just a second. I need to, like, quickly get something right now. All right, so I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to quickly drop something for someone. So yeah, as I was saying, you can use the Fiverr thing in. Okay, let me share my screen again. You can use the Fiverr part, and for $5. But I think between using the Fiverr and using Apollo, I would say this: use the Apollo because $19 billed monthly, right, is way better. Just look for someone that I can actually partner with, and then you have unlimited number of emails, right? So when the person gets their own email, right, you also could also get your own email using the same account, and from there you can now send emails to potential clients. All right. Now, and trying to send emails to people, one of the things that like you need to realize is this: you need to have a portfolio. Okay, you need to have a portfolio. Let me quickly remove this, and then like you need to have a portfolio and a website. Very very important, right? Especially if you're doing a service based business, and if you need to build a website, there's a particular site. Let me see if I can quickly open the website for you guys to see. And I think I've actually, yes, I have actually spoken about this website before in the past. And let me just share the screen again, and then like I'm going to show it to you guys. Share your screen and come here. All right, so I've spoken about Card before. Very very cheap. One of the cheapest ways to build your website quickly, and it's a great platform that I can actually use to build a one-page website. You can easily put your goods there or whatever it is that like you're selling for people to know what you're about. All right. So the pricing plan is let's see, GoPro. Let's say the pricing plan. Yada 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 yada. Come down, come down, come down. Let's see your price. Let's see your price. Please come down. Thank you. Come down, come down, come down, come down. All right. So you have the $9 per year pricing for 3 websites. Then you have the $19 per year for 10 websites. Like it's this is literally one of the cheapest if you just want to have like a very simple and basic website, and you can do it on your own. All right. So you need a portfolio before you reach out to these people, right? Then once you have you've enriched your website, put up the jobs that you've done in the past, then from there you do what? You reach out to these people after you've gotten their emails. Now let's say pardon me, please. Let's say you've gotten the emails. What is the next step to take? All right. So I'm going to come back and no, let me just come here. All right. So you are about to craft your email to these people, and how do you go about it? So the very first thing that you need to do is when you've gotten their information, right? When you've gotten because by the time you use all these websites, right, to get their emails, they would also give you their LinkedIn link and other things about them. But let's say you do not really have their email. Let's say you want to reach out to them via Facebook. Okay. I'm going to do one way, but I'll tell you the part that is very, very relevant if you're doing the Facebook version. All right. So one of the things you're going to do is by the time you have their emails, right, you're also going to have their LinkedIn profile, right? Now with their LinkedIn profile, what you're going to do is this: go through their profile and then do a lot of research about them. Find out the things that like they are doing recently. Find out the things that like they talk about, the things they post, or the things they engage in the most rather, right? Check those things out and take note of those things, because those things are what is paramount to those people. Now, I think I skipped a particular point. Yes, while trying to like get emails, focus on the CEO of the company, focus on the marketing manager if that is who you need to reach out to. But whoever it is that like you need to reach out to in a company, make sure that like it is their email you get. You don't just get random people's email. Like let's say I'm just a janitor in the company and then I have an email. If you go to send me email, like it's not going to make sense. Okay, so send the email to the people that would be or that are the decision makers in that particular company. Okay. So once you get that done, do your research about these people that like you've gotten their information. If possible, go to Google, research about them, know their latest thing. If you can find them on Facebook, if you can find them on Instagram, if you can find them on Twitter, like just do your research about that particular person. Now you're going to do this for every of this person because there's a reason why you have to do this. There's a very, very important reason why you have to do this. Okay, so once you've done doing that, now, how do you craft your email? Okay, so the first thing that you need to realize is like there's something called subject line. Okay, and okay, subject line, and that's basically the subject your um of your message. You know, whenever you're trying to send an email, right, there's always this subject line that like you have to put there. Now, one of the ways, according to the research I made, one of the things that work best is when you put something like quick question, right? That's one of the things that like works best. If you're going to send someone an email, or you could actually add their name to, so you could say quick question Adams. Now, if I were to see such in my mail, right, I'll be like, okay, this thing is not a spam. This thing is actually for me. All right. So, quick question, Adams. All right. So, that is one of the most effective ways in which you can actually create your subject line. Or you could say, quick question about the company. All right. You could say a quick question about the company. You could also say, what else can you say? Or you could use an emoji, right? Use an emoji and that would work fine for you. Okay. So once you have a subject line, then the next thing is what is going to be the body of your message. So the first part is, okay, I'm sorry, I'm trying to like, let me remove this one. I've always seen for now. Okay, yeah. So let's say the body. Let me put body. Right. So you put hi or hey or hello or whatever it is. Hi, first name. So it could be hi Oluwafemi. Like Oluwafemi is my own first name, right? So hi Oluwafemi. Right now, there's something called personalized. Sorry about that. Something called personalized first line. Now, this is where all the research you did about that particular person, right? When you clicked on the LinkedIn, you went through the person's profile, you saw the latest information about the person, you went to um, Instagram, you went to Google to search about the person, right? You found something tangible about the person, and this is where you are going to put it the first line, okay? Because the person has to know that, like, this is not just a copy and paste email you're sending to them, and you actually as in you've done your research about them. So let's say you enter into somebody's DM and then you send hi. The next thing is make reference to something that that person has done, right? That you have taken note of. So let's say, for instance, somebody wants to enter into my DM, for example, now, and then the person now comes around and says something like, "Hi, Oluwafemi." Let me start with another line. Hi, Oluwafemi. I have been following your YouTube episodes, and I must say that the 77th episode about cold emailing is really interesting. I love how you delivered the class. Great one. Now, can you see what I just did here? This is like a personalized first line. It goes to show that like I have done my research about Adam Oluwafemi. I know that like he does this program every week, and then like I even made reference about one of the episodes that he did on cold mailing. Right now, this is what you call a personalized first line. Now, once the person reads it, the person will be like, "Oh, okay, this person has actually done their research about me. They are not just coming out of the blues to just what's the word to just ask for something from me. All right, they made me feel like, yeah, they've actually been following my progress and they're impressed about it, which in a way would open up my own heart to want to read more or to want to know more about the person sending the message. Now, once you're done with this personalized first line, what are you supposed to do next? Then you introduce or you talk about yourself in the next paragraph. So let me put this into bracket. So let me put it here. For the personalized first line, you talk about what your business is. Talk about what your business is about. I'll say what your business is. Let me just say what your business is about. On this grammar. Say what your business is about. So I could say, uh, I help businesses like yours create, say, yours tell their stories through explainer videos. Simple and short. You've just introduced yourself. You told the person what you're about, end it at that. So the next thing you should do is then ask for a time where both of you can meet. Okay. So you could just ask the like, would you be available to jump on a call so we can discuss about um how I can help your company. Like I think my grammar was the third is not okay. We can discuss how I can help your company. Thank you, Grammarly. Grammarly just helps to correct my English there. So would you be available to jump on a call so we can discuss how I can help your company? Ah, okay. All right then. So once you have that done, all right, then okay, you just say thanks. And you put your name. Let's say my name is Mr. Owonekoko. I love using that name, Mr. Owonekoko. And that is it. All right. So you just drop that. And in other cases, you could also put information about your company at the bottom, your position in the company, and the likes, and just put at the bottom. And from there, if the company or if the person that you're reaching out to wants to, what's it called, or feels the need to use your service, the person would do what? The person would jump on a call with you. The person will reply your mail and tell you that, like, hey, okay, can we meet at so time? Can we talk about this at so time? There and then, you can actually schedule a meeting on Zoom. Okay. You can use Zoom or you can use Google Meet to schedule your meeting. I think I spoke about that in the last episode, like some of the tools that I use, right? Use Zoom or Google Meet to schedule a meeting, and then both of you jump on a call after you fixed the time, and then you can then pitch your business to them. All right. Can then pitch your business to them. I'm not going to go into that today, but this is the fundamental part of cold emailing. But I need to make mention of this. If you're just starting off, right, you need to send as many emails as possible. I'm going to advise you on something that I send at least 400 emails to different people. I know that like it is tasking, but remember this: you're trying to get premium clients that like on a very good day, they would pay you times 10 of what your regular clients would have paid you. Okay. So you need to send as many emails as possible because these people get lots of emails. And if one person does not respond to you, another person should be able to respond to you. All right. And the more you do that, you would definitely would be able to land a client with 400 emails. You should be able to land at least 4 premium clients that you can be able to work with. All right. So let me remove, let me stop sharing my screen, and I can see someone's comment. Oh, I should drop the link in my description below. Okay. I would oh, which of the links? Okay, I think for majority of the websites, I think I'm going to edit this video, and then I'm going to drop the link there. All right. So on this note, we've come to the end of cold emailing. I know that this is just a fundamental part, right? As I always say, do more research, right? Don't just rest on your oars and feel that hey, I've given you something. But what I taught you today is something that I had to pay over $200 to learn, and you guys are getting it for free. So this itself is the fundamental, right? I did not go in depth into everything, but it is very, very essential, and it would actually help you to land the type of clients that you need. On this note, I have come to the end of today's class. I hope you've been able to learn, and I hope you've been able to learn something tangible. And thank you very much for sticking around till the end of this class. All right, my name is Okay, I don't know what's up with my English. My name remains Adam Oluwafemi, and it's been fun being with you guys. I need to head out now. Have a lovely evening and be the best version God has created you to be. Peace out.